Hello everybody, it's Ilya Malkov on Astrobath. Astrobath is not a place, it is a space where I charge my Astro batteries and share that energy with you. Today is a wonderful day and the weather is still, the sky is absolutely clear, although we have bottle 6 zone here, but it is really wonderful day today, and soon we have St. Valentine's Day, and I decided to bring a certain kind of romance and to do an astrophoto of a romantic target, as I call it. It is an emission nebula in Monoceros constellation, not far from the Orion constellation. And although we have full moon today, nearly full moon, not full moon, but although we have moon shining today, I'll use my Optolong L-Extreme filter and do the astrophoto of this target, because all we need is a hydrogen lines, emission lines. And what else? This nebula is located in Monoceros, and its diameter is about 53 light years, and the distance to it is 5,200 light years. This emission nebula consists of several objects, and it was discovered in 1871. And the nebulas that make this nebula, this object, were discovered in different years by different astronomers. This is the region of star formation, something related to the Orion Nebula, the same kind of nebula, and it also has an NGC 2244 object. It is a cluster, star cluster, and in the future, billions years since now, this area will have more and more stars in it. And today the temperature is about 17 degrees below zero, and I decided to test. This is a automobile battery, 12 volts, and it has an inverter connected to it, making 220 volts, and then I'll attach the adapter for my telescope, and this is my mount. This is an iOptron GEM 45 EC mount with encoders, and although it can be connected to the DC power directly, I'll still use an AC power and then an adapter. And the fact is that I'm getting ready for the journey in August, and all these sessions will be tested with this setup. And because I need to know and need to be sure that 70 ampere hours will be enough to do an astrophoto session for several hours, and that it will give enough power for my mount. I guess that the Orion is here, but the Monoceros is to the left from Orion, and the Rosette Nebula is already visible. And I think that right now I'll attach my Sony A7S to the telescope, to the focuser of the telescope, set everything up, and I'll return to you from my Astro tent where I have my notebook, and I'll track the guiding of the telescope and of the mount, and we'll see how it goes, and we'll get first images. I have never made any images of this object, and the fact is that I'm sure that any type of camera can give a certain result, but still I'm sure that this is the process, not the result, and I have already told about that. I have already shared my thoughts on this, because this is not a competition. This is not a competition. This is something that makes us happy. Something that makes us happy. I really enjoy astrophotography, and I encourage you to subscribe and give me likes, because this is not for me. This is for all of you who are interested in astrophotography, and in fact, this is the energy, the positive energy I share with you, and that is all. This is the way Rosette Nebula looks like on my notebook. And this is the guiding curve. I think it is not bad, but still. There are no corrections, as you can see. Only trend lines, just to control whether everything is okay or not okay. And here are the settings I use. Sony A7S doesn't allow any longer exposures, so I decided to set 30 seconds exposure, and this ISO 12,800. I understand that it is too big, that dynamic range will not be the one people got used to, but still, this is my first attempt, and I plan to get as much exposures as possible. And you see, the time when I started that was 5 minutes to 11 p.m. in the evening. I guess I'll collect about 3 hours of exposure.